Welcome back to the channel, guys, and in today's video we are going to be doing what I should have done a long time ago on this Jeep, which I'm kind of sad that I didn't, but you know, it is what it is. Things come up, whatever, don't really care. So I noticed rust spots forming along the back body lines of this Jeep. In the tub, I noticed the driver's floorboard is starting to basically rot away. And I realized it's only gonna last so long if I keep pushing it off and I just don't do anything about it. So this series basically is going to be showing the steps of taking all the interior out of this thing, doing the prep work, getting it ready. I'm not gonna actually repair the rust, welding and everything, because my welding skill basically just involves welding broken exhaust bolts and heads. Like, I don't really do a lot of welding. Not saying I can't, it's just my skill level is not there currently. So that's what I'm just gonna end up doing. I already got a guy that can do it, and should be pretty good work from what I hear. But anyway, I'm gonna do that, get it set up, drop it off to him, let him do his thing, come back, basically prep the inside, lay down some primer, and get it ready, raptorline the inside of the tub, get it all good. That's pretty much that. That's pretty much the plan. So, I don't know. I'm out of ideas because I literally just woke up. But anyway, stick along for the adventure, I guess I could say. So basically, here's what my big issue is. All of this right here in this driver rear tub corner. Like, this here, like this actual square, it's like, probably just get something welded in, but I see it's kind of working up this way too. And my big thing is, basically, you can see where the body mount goes into it, it's pretty much just eating this whole thing alive. So, like, as a structural piece, I just don't like that. And I would like to figure out how to basically keep the body mount safe, like clamping the tub down, because I've never seen it, but from what I hear, when you start losing body mount structure, like this stuff, like on like the old trucks and everything like that, if you ever get in like a severe accident where there's all that momentum and that like inertia, pretty much, if the body mount, like if it's not like structurally like strong back here, then it'll actually like rip off, and basically the chassis will stay and the body will move forward. And I don't want that happening, because that doesn't sound like a good time, and just it's a safety thing. Plus, like, this is like my baby. Like, I can't sit here and see this thing just rot away. But anyways, I also have this spot right here, which it's not as bad as that spot. Like, it still feels like it's like strong kind of, but it is getting there. So, like, I can't even like really squish me, but I like with my fingers. But you can definitely see that it's gonna get to that point. So I figure if I can get it repaired right now, then that's still pretty good. And it's still same thing. It's also working its way up here. Let me try to get that out of the way. But it's also working its way up here as well. So that's not good. And in here, like, I have just like some surface rust, like this spot, and like right here, and in here in that seam, there's some rust, but everything else under here is like solid. And that's the same way for over here, like right in that spot. So it's just gonna grind that down, basically grind all the rust, the surface rust spots I see down. And so yeah, there is a hole that goes to the outside right here, but like, I'm just figuring like try to weld a little patch panel or something over that when the guy's in there, just see if we can get something figured out there. But besides that, like, that's not really too bad. This side's pretty good still. Like, I've already showed you, but this feels strong. It just feels like it's just starting to rust, so it ain't that bad. And then up here, the big issue was, like, and this is all just dirt, because, like, I'll tell you, I was thinking about starting it from the beginning, but last night I had just had so much, so much energy and so much motivation that I just started going to town. And the seat bolts, they came out kind of shitty, so I'm honestly happy that I didn't record that. But anyways, I don't know what that is. Anyways, so, like, I'll show you. Like, I see some rust kind of forming here. Can't push through with my finger. There's not really any rust that I can push through with my finger. Right there. But there's not really any rust I can push through with my finger. So, it seems pretty good still. So I think I caught it at the right time. Like, there's this. And, like, I've seen on JK's too, where, like, right here and, like, down, like, in this area, like, right here, like, where it's just all been just rotted away and destroyed, because Yeller Life is doing that budget daily JK thing or whatever. I think it's like a 2008, and, like, on her Jeep, like, this is all gone. Like, this was, like, not even there. So they fixed that and, like, basically had the floor pan and everything, but this is not that bad yet. It's just starting. But, like, as you can see, like, even this piece, like, things are just flaking off here. Like, let me move my CB, which I don't even know if I'm gonna hook up, honestly, because... But yeah, like, this is all gone. Like, the floor is just, like, not even there. So I actually got a replacement floor pan, which it goes from, like, here all the way back and just up that way. I got it from Summit for, I think, like, 50 bucks. Not really anything crazy, but there's that. And then let me try to come in and show you the passenger side. But hey, I got bugs in here. But the passenger side is still good. It still has structure. It's not bad at all. So I'm at least happy about that. But the whole thing, it's not, like, terrible, but there's just things that I need to fix to basically keep it good and just keep it, like, on the road and keep it fine. There's a bolt that should be here a long time. Let me give you a quick little thing. A long time ago, when I was wheeling, when I didn't really know what I was doing, when I think this thing was still stock, maybe, I can't even remember, but I ended up breaking the four-wheel drive bushing right here, and I didn't know, like, I was just ripping tear because it's like 100 degrees out, so I just started taking bolts out and just trying to see if I could just get it to move. Well, I took this bolt off for some reason, left that one, and I just took I'm pretty sure I took this out, and then I took, like, another one out over here, so there's bolts missing, but I'm gonna, like, find something and replace it, so I don't have all the bolts in there, but regularly, like these two, like, I don't know what I was doing, but regularly, there will be a bolt right here, and there will be a bolt right here that you have to take out. So let's pretend, and that just fell off the gun, so that's real nice. You know, you'll have that with shitty Matco tools, but whatever. So let's just pretend, you know, take that one out, and then gotta get to this guy right here. So take that one out too, with my plate that me and my uncle built for my CV a long time ago. But take those out, and then it should be the same way on the other side. Here's this bolt, which is actually in there, and that one. So you just zap these two out. These are like your structure bolts to kind of hold it in there. So just basically take that, and then take that out, and then figuratively, yeah, like this moves now. So now this is pretty much unbolted. Now I gotta mess with the shifters and everything else, so I'll show you that. Alright, so next up, I already did this because it was gonna be a fight, but next up you basically just have to take a screwdriver or something in here, and I already messed that up, so I gotta fix it. But just try to, like, you just pop this down, this little cover, and then there's gonna be a little T20 on the side of this right here. So you just take your T20 and run that little bolt out, which is actually pretty small, which I'm kind of concerned. Maybe it broke. I don't know. We'll see. But no, it didn't. So you just take that thing out real quick, and so then your shifter's off. And so then you can just pop this off as well, so that way it's out of the way. And so next I'm going to focus on the 4-wheel drive shifter, which this can be a nightmare. And also pull this up all the way. All right, so the next step is kind of going to be a bitch. So then you just got to basically take it just there. Oh, damn. Full on refit. And I put in the 4 high just so it's, well, actually I'd probably leave it so I could get this out, but just so that I can get the shifter off easier. So I can already see right now that, let me get in here better. I can already see right now that with how this is angled, that, well, I actually may end up, yeah, I'm gonna rip this piece off just to have more room, but I can already tell that I'm gonna have to shift this back. So let me just put the keys in and shift this to neutral real quick. And it's just gonna beep and be stupid. So let me try it first without. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take this gate out, well, this panel. Maybe I can grab the netting. Yeah, you can grab the netting. So I don't even need to really, nice. But so now that gives me plenty of room. I may honestly shift this further back, yeah. So now you can just pull the center console out, like so. If I can get the center console out. There. It's all about the angles, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the angles. Alright, so next I'm going to take this panel out, which is just push pins. And you just basically take this little trim tool, which you can get at any auto parts store for like, I think like 10-15 bucks. Like, it's really not expensive. And honestly, it's a hell of a lot better than trying to do this with a screwdriver. That's all I'm telling you. Damn, this sucker is in there, dude. There, I got it. And if you bend the sheet metal a little bit, just bend it back when you get done, obviously. There's that. Sometimes you can use it to kind of aid. Then there's one in here. There, so now I got that out. And I don't know what I'm going to do. If I'm going to take... Because that seems like a whole lot of mess to take this out. So I may end up just stringing it up here or something for driving. But I can at least see what I got. Yeah, because that seems like a whole lot of nonsense if I were to take the seatbelt out just for that. And that bolt I really don't want to fight, so... Or I could. But for now, because I still have to drive it to the rust repair guy, I'm just going to leave this stuff just kind of chilling. That way, it's easier to take off. Well, to basically drive it there so I can get that stuff done. So the same thing applies over here. You just take your trim tool, you just go in here, you just work the pins. Let's get them out. And if you break one, it ain't the end of the world, because they have kits and everything on Amazon with a bunch of these things. Like how that one broke, I'm not really concerned, but smash that sucker through and get it out. Move on with life. But, so I did that, got that one. Now I'm going to be working on this one. And sometimes they want to come out, and sometimes they just don't, from all the corrosion and the years. There, so that one came out. So now I just got this one again, which is that funky little bracket that's on the sheet metal. And that one broke, so once again, don't really worry. Just try to see if you can smash it back through, pop that thing out, and then move on with life. Wait a minute, I think I figured something out. You guys see that little piece right here? I think you can get this trim panel out without doing that. I'm learning today. Unless that one you can, but I don't see why not. So with this one, I'm going to take the seatbelt, slide it through there, boom, my panel's off. Good to go. Good deal. So now this is done, and I see there's still some push pins that were stuck in place that I should have taken out. And you can also see back here, so there's that one, which stayed, so I can just pull that out of here and put it into the plastic panel real quick. There, so take this out and then it's grooved a little bit. So you just slide it right back into your panel and it's good. And then of course replace the ones that you broke, but not too terrible. So now I'm gonna go back to that. I'm not gonna record it because it doesn't really matter. Go back to that, see if I can take the seatbelt out, and then move on to cleaning everything up in here a little bit, vacuuming stuff out, dusting off the dust, and just looking at it and just seeing what we're working with. Well, I was recording and then the flashlight died, but luckily it got nice outside, so now I have lighting. Anyway, back to the shenanigans.
Money make the world go round. I'm trying to get it all right now. Everybody worry about the crown being. Look, homie, I'm the man right now. Talking to a peon, kind of time we on. Don't roll like the kind of take eons. Got a little buzz, it's time to go beyond. Can't look back, no time to hit rewind. Yeah, she wants to do S-class. I'm like, boo, you must ask. They for way too.
Alright, now that I just got done kind of taking a rag and going over everything real quick. Of course I'll sand stuff down, but at least get the body looking clean on the inside. It's actually not looking pretty bad. Well, it's actually not looking too bad. Can't talk, but. So now we can actually see what we got. And yeah, I'm filming during a storm, so it's making it more enjoyable trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for camera angles, because I had my iPhone outside, then it started raining, so I had to bring it back in. But yeah, it looks pretty good. And I would say that my work for today is finished with this thing. Alright, that concludes today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed enjoy this series that I'm doing here. I'm gonna kind of bring you guys along with me, like I said before, to just, you know, show what I'm doing here. And I've already had some people asking me if I can record this series that I'm this project that I'm doing. So absolutely, I will. I'll show you guys what I'm doing, show you guys my ideas, show you what I would have done better, what I like that I did, kind of give a good analysis as I'm going along with this as to how things are going and what I would recommend. But yeah, basically going forward with this thing, I gotta say, like, pretty much, let me give you guys a little motivational quote today. So basically, nothing is impossible. If you see something that you want to do with your build and you think you have the skills to do it or you have the connections to do it, by all means, go for it. Just see what happens. Learn along the way. Figure it out. That's kind of what I'm doing with this thing. Because I suck at bodywork. I try it on the hood and it really doesn't look good at all, which I'm not even going to show you because it looks like dog shit, but you know, whatever. So basically, that's the moral of the that's basically what you can take away from the video. Basically, never see a challenge as being impossible. But anyway, there's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned and hit subscribe if you like this, and hit like and follow for the next one.